What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome for the Grid to Room Sports Talk Show. Joined by a lot of guests today. My friend Monty Brown, and we have Dave Paul and Robin Quiet back. It's been a couple years absence, so welcome back to the show, guys. My
Hey,
fellow
welcome back,
football
Robin and Dave.
officials.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey, hey,
all right.
hey.
PFOA is in the house. So Peninsula
I
Football
have my
Officials Association. um,
I have my polo shirt on under my sweatshirt. So
nice, nice. Well, me and Monty, obviously we're going to talk about the Super Bowl for today's show. Super Bowl 59. I think it's LX. Not too
60.
good. 60? I'm sorry,
60.
It
60.
is six.
Well, I have
Okay.
59 in my head, and she was just talking about 20 years
I
ago.
thought it was 59
60.
too. Okay.
Yeah, so Super Bowl 60, that's what LX means. I'm not too good at Roman numerals, but so Super Bowl 60. This is a rematch from 2015 Super Bowl. That was a nail biter game. It looked like Seahawks might
Yes.
win it. They're on the 1 yard line, second down, where it was, and they throw a pass,
do we
and
have to relive this?
Butler intercepted it. But I know Seahawks fans want revenge. It's been 11 years. I know a lot of
Yeah.
Seahawks fans are excited about this game. Sam Darnold has completely took me by surprise.
Yes.
Me and Montre talked about it last show. I didn't know how well he would do in the playoffs, but he's actually played outstanding in the playoffs. I knew he's been a good regular season quarterback the past 2 years, but I wasn't sure about his playoff mentality. But he proved me wrong, man. I was kind of rooting for him anyway. I like underdogs, and he's a big underdog, and
Yes.
yeah, I'm happy for him. Some other things we'll talk about in the show today. Coach Bill Belichick, doesn't make the Hall of Fame. He got snubbed on his first year, I think, being eligible. A lot of head coaches hired in the NFL. I mean, there's a bucket list. There's like a dozen of them. Some interesting names out there: Mike McCarthy, John Harbaugh, Kevin Stefanski is going to the Falcons after being with the Cleveland Browns. Bills fired their head coach. Me and Monty didn't know if that was justified or not because I thought he was doing pretty good. I know he
Right.
had success in the playoffs. Me and Monty were talking about it last show. Where my
I felt
brother-in-law was a
bad for
Buffalo
him.
Bills fans, he thought it was the right thing to do. I was like, yeah, okay, you're a Bills fan, so I guess you know more than I do. But I was like, he's made the playoffs every year though. But me and Monty thought that was kind of interesting. And then Salah got another coaching job.
Yes.
Robert
Where
Titans.
did
Salah. I
he
didn't
land?
expect. I didn't
Titans.
expect that.
Tennessee. I like it. I like it. You know who his offensive coordinator is going to be?
Who is it?
Dable from the Giants.
Oh, okay. That might work. That'll be
I
interesting.
like it. I like it a
So
lot.
is Salah, he got a head coaching job at the Titans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the San
Yeah.
So
Francisco
I like
defensive coordinator. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
like
was a little
that
bit
because
shocked
he
by
was
it. I think
at
it's a good pick, but I was kind of shocked he got one again so fast.
Yes.
Because he
yeah,
struggled
Yeah.
with the Jets, but everyone struggles with the Jets. So Jets are just bad.
uh-huh.
But
Everyone struggles with the
I feel
Jets.
sorry for Brandon because that's his team. But Brandon's underway right now. He's out to sea. Else he would be saying some crap about that.
I
Um,
forgot that the Jets were his team.
yeah, I don't know how that worked out. He actually lived in New York for a little bit. He's from North Carolina, but I guess he spent some time up in New York. That's how he became a Jets fan. He's bounced around between both places, I guess he said. Um, we'll have some fun Super Bowl facts. I'll let Monty cover that, and I'll if whatever Monty doesn't cover on that, I'll throw in some things out there. So me and Monty both have some questions about fun Super Bowl facts. But I know the 12s are in full force here tonight. Robin and Dave, me and Monty are wearing our Cowboys
Yes.
gear. We're like neutral observers. I'm supposed to have Adrian here, and he's a New England Patriots fan. And Adrian did join our association. I know Dave's been talking to him. He's a friend of Shaquan's, and it's a small world because me and Adrian actually work together. He's been working for me the past month in the shipyard, so I know Adrian. And I remember I went to work one day. He's like, "Do you know Bell?" I'm like, "Shaquan Bell?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Bell. We do football together." He's like, "Well, we've known each other for 10 years. I used to work with him in the Navy." I'm like, "Man, it's a small freaking world." He's like, "Yeah, Bell's got me going on. But Bell sent me a link to the PFOA website, and I got a hold of you, Dave, and the rest is history. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get
Nice.
Adrian out there to some flag football games soon. Get him started off in the middle school season in the spring. Um, all right, let's talk about this Belichick snub.
He,
What do you
Oh
guys think about
man.
Belichick? Do you think he deserved to get in, or do you think, or do you? I'll go around the room. I guess I forget who I'm going to ask first. Do you think it's legitimate not getting in, or do you think he actually got screwed? And I'll let Robin cover this first. I think Robin's dying to say something over here.
I think I think I think okay, so before we got on and I was talking about Tom Brady and
Yes.
Belichick and whatever.
Yeah.
I always thought Tom Brady was Belichick's protege and he wasn't going to do anything without Belichick and he was a system guy and he couldn't do anything. And then he proved us wrong by going to Tampa Bay and being Tom Brady, like Tom Brady is. And so then I think that's what ruined Bill Belichick. Maybe his 22-year-old girlfriend had an effect on it too. Because
Just thinking about other things, maybe. I don't know.
I think people judge people about things that don't matter. Like it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't
Right.
matter. But I do think that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame just because of his resume. I mean, he did do well for a long time, but he didn't do well with any other team or any other quarterback
No.
than Tom
No.
Brady. And I mean, I'm from Washington State. I am a Drew Bledsoe fan. When Drew Bledsoe went to was there, I was even a Cougars fan back then. But
Well, good for him.
I was mad about Tom Brady taking over Bledsoe's spot. But
Well, he got his
I
ribs
mean,
broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and he
He took a
lost his job.
vicious
I'm like, you're
hit.
not supposed to lose
Yeah.
your job if you're injured. And then,
Well, Brady
but
did so
Tom,
good, they never looked back. I know what you mean. Bledsoe was playing really well,
Yeah.
though. He
yeah,
was. It was
yeah.
unfortunate he got hurt. He was a pretty good quarterback, but he took a vicious hit I think on a scramble, right? He didn't get out of bounds. He
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
slide.
I don't remember.
yeah.
No, he
You
got nailed. He got nailed
Bledsoe
pretty
even
good.
came back and won the AFC Championship for him when Brady
Yes.
got hurt, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah, he still made his
crazy.
mark.
Yeah.
Um, I know one thing Dave said. I want to steal Dave's thunder. I remember Dave's show from a couple years ago. I guess I got a good memory for this guy. I remember Dave said
Stop it.
Hall of Fame coaches always have Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So what do you think about that, Dave? Do you think that's still the case? I remember you said that before.
Yeah. I've never really liked Bill Belichick. Uh,
I don't either. He's horrible with the media.
but but
Yeah,
but I mean he was able to he won 6 championships. I mean, sure there's
A lot.
Deflategate, there's Spygate and all that, and
some people are talking about
I'm sure
that.
that came into play.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, if you look at anybody who's in the Hall of Fame, of course they won Super Bowls because they had good quarterbacks. So uh, they were able to keep. It's a team sport. I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
you can't have a bad defense and win that many Super Bowls.
No, absolutely
So,
not.
Bill Belichick being a defensive mind, obviously he had them playing well too. So,
Yeah, he's X's and O's
um,
guys. Yeah, he knows everyone's assignments. He always says, "Just do your job." That was his main thing: just do your job. Just do your job.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
number.
and, but yeah, he obviously with the Super Bowl victories, he belongs. It's just a shame that uh, the way it's done now. I mean,
Yes.
Holmgren has to wait, and
Yes.
other coaches have to wait.
Um,
Longer,
Coughlin.
and
Yeah. Coughlin. Yeah. Because
yeah,
How does that work?
yeah.
How does that work? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Why do they have to wait?
only one coach can go in a year.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
see.
So
Yeah. The thing
yeah,
is with players have to wait 5 years, and they changed it to where coaches can get in, you
yeah,
know,
the next year.
every year because
I was
coaches are
wondering,
older
like, he
and they
hasn't been to
know.
be out of NFL that long. It's like,
Yeah.
hasn't been no 5 years.
No,
I know
yeah,
that.
just last
I
year.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah. Yeah. They just changed it, so they might have to
So
revamp
are
that.
you saying like they're gonna keep on picking him till he gets in, and is that why he's holding people back, or what are you saying? Like he's gonna be like the only coach to try to get in next
well,
year?
yeah. So I mean, he'll be on the ballot next year, obviously.
So they
Yeah.
need to hurry and
And
get him
he'll
in
get it.
Because of
to
his
get other
resume,
coaches in.
and
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
uh,
Yeah, they gotta get him in so other coaches have a chance later on. I see what you're saying.
right, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Dang, I
So
didn't know that. I'm glad you knew that, Dave.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow, interesting. What do you think, Monty? I mean, I think, what do you have anything to add? Robin and Dave
Yeah.
said a lot, but
Well, yes, the first ballot Hall of Famer. He should have been. I'm not sure if this is the case for a lot of the voters. One of the voters did speak out about what happened. He assumed that Belichick was a lock to get in. So he
mhm,
used his other votes on other players. And I'm not sure if that's just a cop out or if other voters, if that was the case, they just said, well, he's going to get in. I'm going to use it for something else.
right,
It's legit, but at the same time, I don't know if I believe it either. And Robin talked about this earlier about his record without Brady. It's actually terrible.
It's
83 and
bad.
104.
What is it?
Yeah. Um,
Wow.
yeah, 83
Yeah,
and 104 without Brady.
yeah,
Okay, I
because
remember
he
seeing a
he's
stat on
he
that.
didn't win in Cleveland before he went to New England.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
Right.
that is a
So
snub. That's a snub. That's not good. You're well under 500. 20 games under 500.
so
Dang.
they're talking about the best coach ever. Let's pump the brakes on that.
yeah,
Um,
I
I
agree about
agree.
that.
you got Shula, you have the guy from Green Bay that I mean before our time.
Oh, the guy in the 60s,
Lombardi.
Mike Holmgren.
Lombardi.
Like home, there you go. Holmgren. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you just take his only his Patriots record, okay, you got me there. But I'm talking about his record as a whole, and we won't even talk about what he's doing in North Carolina right now.
I'm
That's a whole
surprised he's
different
still
story.
there.
Stuff.
Right.
But it's only been 1 year. I
Yeah.
mean, if he doesn't do good next year, I think
Right.
he's cookies. But I was surprised
Yeah.
how bad they did this
But yeah.
season. Dang.
But yes, he has the 6 Super Bowls, like Dave mentioned. But let's look at the whole picture. I'm not sure if I want to call him the best coach ever yet because of his
I
overall
agree.
record.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
crazy.
I wouldn't go that far. Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, yeah. I'd have to put him in because of the six Super Bowls, but best coach of all time, no.
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 I mean, plus you got Andy Reid out there who's won
Right.
multiple Super Bowls with multiple quarterbacks,
Right.
and
I mean, you could argue
At
that
the
he
same
could be.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe even our guy. I mean, well, Cowboys haven't won in 30 years, but our guy from the
Right.
Cowboys, I mean, Jimmy Johnson isn't. I don't know if he's up there, but he's already. Is he already in the Hall of Fame? He is all in
Yeah,
already
he's
in
in
the Hall
there.
of Fame.
yeah,
He's a yeah.
yeah.
But he's not the best coach of all time either. But yeah, but he's up
No,
there.
no.
Um, yeah, I agree with what you guys said. I think we all agree Belichick should have been. I don't like him personally, like Dave alluded to, but not liking somebody has nothing to do with whether they deserve it or not. That's just my
Right.
opinion of him as a
hmm
person. I mean, as a how he acts in the media, and this he looks. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about his attitude, but he is a good coach, and he has 6 rings, so he should be in. The facts
Yes. speak
speak for themselves, like we already mentioned. So yeah, my personal opinion doesn't really matter. And Robin was talking about that too. It doesn't matter about his 22-year-old girlfriend either. I mean, people are probably just jealous about that. He's got money and
Yeah.
he's 70 some years old with a lot of money, and he can do that. So
Yeah. And let's not forget the deflate gate and the spy gate. I mean, I'm sure the voters had that in their head
Right.
as well.
yeah, I mean, he
Absolutely.
did cheat. I mean that's not good. I mean, that
Oh,
cheating is never good. I don't know why they even did it because they probably would have won anyway. Like the whole Deflategate thing, they're going to win that game
Right.
no matter what. Why in the heck were they doing that? Doesn't matter what
Right.
football they're using, they're going to win that game. I mean, I didn't see them losing that game. I don't know why they even did that. They didn't need to
Yeah.
do it. I
Yeah, their
didn't.
teams were good enough. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Like, why are you worried about that? You're going to win. Um, let's move on to coaches. There's a lot of interesting coaches. We don't got to talk about all of them, but there's a whole like laundry list. I got them all written down, but we don't have to talk about all of them. But I'll just mention them briefly. We can talk about a couple that we want to
All
talk
right.
about. But the Cardinals hired Mike LaFleur. Raiders hired Clint Kubiak.
Huh.
Titans hired
What?
Robert Sala. Ravens hired Jesse Minter. Bills hired Joe Brady. The Browns hired Todd Monken. If you say his name right. Dolphins hired
Yeah.
Philip Haley. Falcons hired Kevin Stefanski.
Oh, I like
Giants
it.
Giants hired John Harbaugh. I think that's another good pick.
Yeah.
Questionable pick, which me and Monty already talked about. The last one, Steelers hire Mike McCarthy. Me and Monty are saying that's very questionable after a guy like Mike Tomlin. But who sticks out in your guys' mind? I'll let you go first, Monty. Who sticks out in your mind about of all these guys?
Well, you know what? Let me get the 12s, you two 12s there. Your take on Clint Kubiak going to the Raiders. Talk to me.
I'm disappointed, but I knew we wouldn't be able to keep him for long the way the offense has performed.
Hmm.
Obviously it's not official yet because until after the Super Bowl, but
Right.
I saw an interview on NFL Network today where John Schneider even said, with Kubiak going to the Raiders, so obviously it's a done deal.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
but
I same. I don't every time we do well, actually not even when we do well in this Super Bowl, my internet is having issues. I'm sorry, you guys.
What was mine?
Um
So
Yes.
don't worry.
My every time the Seahawks are, I don't know, every year we lose a coach. And at first I used to be really bummed out about it every year, but now in a way I'm kind of taking it like, yeah, everybody wants our coaches. And guess what happens? We're going to continue to keep doing better. And we've lost I should I don't have the names off the top of my head, but when last year, I don't remember who we lost last year, but I remember Mike McDonald saying something about like, I'm happy that they're getting an opportunity, or I'm glad that, like almost like he was like, yeah, my guys are good and I made them good. And it's like watching your little ducklings go off and swim on their own. So I hope he does a good job.
Yeah.
But
Well, your
Yeah,
I,
owner, yeah,
the,
go
the
ahead.
the only downside I see to it is, I mean, it's already been rumored that he's going to take the quarterback coach as his offensive coordinator, and it's
Mm,
what he's done with Darnold this year.
yeah.
You
yeah,
Wow.
know, um,
That might hurt.
yeah,
that might,
yeah.
yeah.
So we'd be looking for those two, But I it was about time. It's like I hate losing Kubiak because it's like run the ball. It's like you got K-9 back there, run the ball,
Mhm.
and um, which they didn't do with Ryan Grubb.
Hmm.
But of the coaches, I love the Stefanski hire in Atlanta.
Yes.
I just love what he can do with Michael Penix, and
Oh yeah, that's good.
you
Yeah.
Oh,
know
I like
he
him.
yeah,
I really love that hire for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah, that's a
but
good
yeah,
choice.
that was my favorite hire of the whole group. I knew Kubiak wouldn't go to the Cardinals because he'd have to play in the NFC West. He knows what the gauntlet that is.
Right.
Um,
I'm glad he
you
didn't
know,
go there.
yeah. So because I know he was up for that or the Raiders job. So, but yeah, that was my
So,
favorite hire was the Stefanski hire.
Monty, you
so
like who did you like? He's Sala, right? Is that what you said?
yeah. Yeah, I like that Stefanski hire as well. What they have in Atlanta is way better than what they have at Cleveland. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's going to be fun to watch what he does with that offense. But my favorite was the Harbaugh hire until I saw what Tennessee did with a
Yeah, that
solid.
was mine.
He's a
Yeah.
great defensive mind, very good defensive mind. I'm not sure about him about being a head coach, but him teaming up with Dable as the offensive coordinator with what he did with the Giants with that offense,
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be something to watch. They're gonna double their wins. I mean, they're not gonna win 10 games, but they're gonna be better. So that's gonna be fun to watch. That's my favorite hire.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think the
I
Giants
like him too.
yeah, I think the Giants and John Harbaugh, like I'm with you, Monty. The Harbaugh stuck out in my mind. One, I was surprised the Ravens re-letting him go. I mean, I'm like, okay. He had one bad year. They missed the
Hmm.
game. They missed the playoffs by one game against the Steelers. He won a Super Bowl, but it was a long time ago against his brother. But he's been in the playoffs a lot. Just a couple years ago,
Yes.
Lamar Jackson was in the AFC Championship game like 2 years ago, so they've had some playoff success. But I thought Harbaugh was going to do some things. They got that quarterback there, Jackson Dart. If their running back comes back, Scatabo, whatever his name is,
Yes.
they were pretty exciting when they were playing together. If he can get them going, the Giants might make some noise in our division, the NFC
Yeah.
East.
Yeah. I'm a little worried now because they're gonna have 10 wins for sure.
Yeah, they're finally going to come out of the dungeon. Yeah, they will come
Yeah.
out. They did come out a couple years ago with the other coach, the guy from Buffalo. Then they tanked after that. They had the one really good year. They upset the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs. And
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, I couldn't believe that. I mean, you know, Barkley had a huge game, and that quarterback that's with the Indianapolis
Yep.
Colts now, he had a good game that game. One was very rare good games for the Giants, but sad to see what happened to him because he was having a good year until he got hurt. But then the Indianapolis Colts like really fell off the map. But I think Harbaugh's going to do some things. So
the one thing I liked about I know there's 10 openings,
yeah,
but um, 5 or 6 are brand new coaches.
yeah,
It's not like they're retreading everybody like
right.
the league has done in the past, and I like seeing that.
Yeah, because I don't think
Hmm.
Minter's coach, Brady, Monken, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of getting names I don't recognize.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
that is good. They're
yeah.
mixing it in with some coaches
Yeah.
that have already been head
Yeah.
coaches and some guys that are getting their first shot from being coordinators. It should be pretty good.
Yes.
Let's talk about. I'll let Monty cover this. Let's do the fun Super Bowl stuff before we get into the game.
All right. Got a couple of them. Some of these are pretty basic. We won't talk about the coin toss, but how
Yeah.
about the one I saw here? We'll start first with the national anthem. Over under 125 seconds. A little bit over 2 minutes. Over under. I'm not even sure who's
Who's
singing.
singing it?
Jonathan Puth or some Puth or something. I've never heard of the guy.
Okay.
So I don't know what type of music or anything. So
Hold on,
I'm
let me
gonna
look
say
that up.
over.
I
Over.
don't know who's
Yeah.
singing it, but I think it'll be over. I think
Yeah, they tend to drag it out during the
Charlie
Super
Puth.
Bowl.
Charlie
Puth.
Puth.
Okay. Not sure who that is.
I got him over. I think it's gonna be
He's a
over. I think he's gonna drag it
younger
out. Yeah, I think like
genre
2.5 minutes.
I agree.
singer.
I agree. Okay.
I'm gonna say over.
Who do you think will score the first touchdown?
Name
Seahawks.
or player.
With a player, the player.
Yeah.
K-9.
K-9.
Ooh, dang it, that was mine. Okay, I got another one then. All right,
I'll say
I'll
Jackson
go with
Smith.
Plan B. What do you got, Robin?
Jackson Smith.
I had K-9 too in my head. However, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say words. Shahid.
Ooh, he's been
Oh.
playing good. He had an opening
Oh.
kickoff for a touchdown. He had a big, like 50-yard catch last game, like right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, he's played
Ooh.
pretty well.
Yeah, that's a
Raheem
outlandish pick,
Shaheed,
but
yeah,
like that's
he's a difference maker. He might be a difference maker in this game.
plus I like saying his name.
I like that. That's a good one.
I
We'll see.
guess I'll go JSN. I'll go JSN.
Solid
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, see, I was thinking K-9 or Barner.
Yeah, here's my
Varner
third
too,
one
yeah.
because Varner does get some big catches. Yeah, the tight end
Yeah.
for Seattle's
Yeah.
pretty good. He's had
He usually shows up at the end of the game though.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Okay. Let's see. Between Stephon Diggs and Jackson Smith, who will have the most yards?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who did you
Diggs.
what was the dig what was the choice? What was my
Stephon Diggs for the Patriots or Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks? Who will have the most yards receiving?
I think Diggs will have the most yards because there's nobody else on his team.
They have
That's a
the
good point.
tight end, Travis, whatever his name is. Hunter is pretty good.
Hunter Henry.
Travis
Oh,
Henry,
Hunter
there
Henry.
you go.
Yes. But he's usually red zone.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Stevenson's a good running back. You guys got to stop Stevenson on the ground. We'll get that into the game
Yeah.
part later, but yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
get some touches.
I'm
Yeah.
just starting to feel a little cocky. The fan is coming out in me
All right.
today.
You got 6 days to go.
I've kept my fandom mellow this year.
That's
It's
good.
coming
That's
out though
good.
as the Super Bowl gets closer.
Okay. This one's a little out of the ordinary. Who will be the first Patriots fan shown on the sideline?
Patriots fan.
Oh geez.
Mark Wahlberg is one.
Probably
That's
him.
right.
Yeah.
I'll probably say him. Yeah.
I didn't know they had any fans who were celebrities.
They have
Let
Mark
me see who the other
Wahlberg.
fan is. I think Mark Wahlberg's one. Let me see who the second one is.
They have a couple of celebrities. I was gonna say but that's the Eagles guy, the actor Cooper, whatever his name is. He's the Eagles though.
Bradley
Let me
Cooper.
see.
Bradley Cooper, yeah. I was thinking him, but yeah.
Okay. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, they're from that area too. That's right.
My vote is Steven Tyler.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think they'll show Matt Damon.
Yeah.
So which Seahawks fan will be shown first? Chris Pratt, Will Ferrell, Richard Sherman, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Ooh. I
Chris
like
Pratt.
big butts, and I cannot lie. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna go
Macklemore.
with. Oh yeah, Macklemore is my favorite.
Yeah, I like
Um,
Macklemore a lot. Yeah, he's good.
I'm gonna go with Richard Sherman.
That's the logical choice. They'll show him
Mhm.
before the game starts, I'm sure.
I got
Yeah, well, because
$20
he
in
is
my
he part
pocket.
of
I'm
what?
going
Who's?
Macklemore, man. Macklemore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Matt. Yeah, he's a good choice too.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers. He's pretty good. You got more Monte?
Yeah, one more.
Actually, it's probably going to be Beast Mode.
Beast Mode.
Yeah,
Oh
it's gonna
yeah.
be him too. Yeah,
That's a good one.
He's gonna be
he's
He's
there.
from
He's a character.
he's
much
from
fun.
Oakland. You know he's going to be there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
he's a
sure. He's got
character.
it.
He's
He
always
has to be
like
there.
the highlight. Yeah.
Who? What network?
NBC.
Who's doing the show? Is it? It's
NBC.
NBC,
NBC.
Paramount.
No. Or is it CBS?
NBC.
It's
It's NBC. It
NBC.
is NBC.
Mike
Okay.
Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
I like
that'll be a
Mike
good
Tirico. I
call.
don't know about Collinsworth, but I like
Yeah.
That'll be a
Tirico.
good call. Hey,
I think
I have
Tirico's solid.
one more before I turn it over to you, Ken, with the ones you have. This one's a little funny.
Okay.
For the winning coach, what color will the Gatorade be when he gets the Gatorade bath?
Well, it
Green.
depends. If it's Seahawks, I say
Green?
it's gonna be blue. Or
Blue or green? Yeah.
I'm gonna go with blue.
I'm gonna go with purple.
purple.
There's
I
yeah,
feel
they have
like it's
purple.
always blue.
Yeah, they have
Are
a
you
purple.
thinking about
There's
Prince
But
or
yeah,
something?
I don't know.
Green.
Yeah, I'm sticking with blue. I'm gonna stick with blue. But I like the green choice. But
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's blue. Um, dang, you asked some good questions, Monte. I got one. Well, I got one funny one. Will they boo? Will they boo Bad Bunny at the halftime show?
Well, they
okay, my
boo-
internet cut out. Well, they boo what?
Will they boo Bad Bunny at the halftime show because they think he's an interesting choice? I don't care, but I mean,
No.
I know some people don't like
I
it.
don't.
I don't think so.
No.
I,
Uh-uh.
I think the majority will not, but there will be booze there.
There
Yeah.
might be some people just
But
because.
you know, just because that's when you
Yeah.
get 68,000 people, there's going to be.
Yeah,
But
exactly. There's gonna be some people not happy. You're right. Will Sam Darnold have over 250 passing yards?
Over 250.
250 or 215?
250, 250. That's a lot, but is he gonna like throw a hell of a game?
Yeah, I think he's going to have to throw.
Oh my gosh.
I'm picking the defensive game anyway. I'm gonna say no.
I don't think so, but I think
He'll
he's
barely
gonna,
miss that mark. Barely.
I think he's gonna have 233. That's my
Yeah.
number.
He is gonna have to throw like Dave said. I agree. They can. I mean, they have K-9. I wish they had Charbonnet as a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, yeah.
But
The
K-9
guy that
did
came
some decent
in
carries. What's that,
was
Robin?
his first. I don't know. George is his first name.
Helani,
Kalani's
he
not
did.
bad, but he's not Charbonnet.
He's not
bad.
Charbonnet.
right?
He might show up though. He
You
hasn't
know,
really
but they
practiced.
could always, spread the field with the jet sweep with Shaheed and
Yeah.
JSN though too. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Will Stevenson for the New England Patriots rush for over 75 yards? He's going to be a focal point, I think, for
No.
the Patriots
Yeah.
no,
because he can't make the game one dimensional for Drake May.
Boy.
I know 75 is not 100, but I thought I read somewhere where a Mike McDonald defense of the Seahawks is not allowed over a 100-yard rusher.
They haven't. That's why I picked 75.
Ooh.
But
Yeah.
And I know but I still don't think he's going to get to 75.
yeah, Stevenson's a bruiser. He'll have a couple good
Yeah.
runs here and there. He's definitely a big, powerful running back. He's going to run over a couple guys every now and then, but I think they'll do a good job slowing him down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
I think he'll get 50, 60 at the most.
Yeah. All right. Monty already kind of covered those. About I had the JSN question: will he get over 75 yards or the other guy? But you already said who would have the most. We already kind of said that. So, all right, let's get into the game. I mean, we already know what the 12s think, but I'll start the 12s anyway. Either Dave or Robin, you could answer. But I know you guys think the Seahawks will win, but why do you think the Seahawks are going to win this game? What's going to be the difference in this game for your 12s to get another championship ring up here in Seattle?
Go ahead, Robin.
I
Ladies first.
have I hate making predictions because I always feel like I'm always like outlandishly off. However,
Yeah, we all feel like that. It's hard.
I'm nervous that they're not gonna win just because
Mhm.
I'm just nervous about not. But I still don't even actually I'm more nervous about where am I gonna watch the Super Bowl. I don't have a plan. Um, but um,
Well,
but I think I just think that's a because they've taken that we don't care attitude. We don't care that it's the Super Bowl. We're going to go and do the job that we were supposed to do and we've done it
right.
every Sunday. Like they just are so matter of fact in their work on the field.
Mhm.
That's how I feel like that they've taken the attitude. I think
Right.
maybe that's one of the reasons why I've stayed so like unhyped this season. Maybe,
Mhm.
maybe not. But that's how I feel. I feel like I've been really like even keel mellow and I feel like that the team as a whole is just kind of that's the persona that they've sort of taken that they're um I mean they have the energy that they need to get it done, but they have that like we're not done yet attitude and we're still working and we don't care who we're playing, we don't care what's happening, we're gonna stay focused.
All right.
Do you guys? I mean, both defenses are good. Do you think it's going to be low scoring, or do you think there's going to be like some good offense mixed in with some good defense, and we'll score some points in the 20s? What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Both defenses are really good, but both offenses can score. We know Seattle can obviously score. Um,
Yeah.
so do you think it's going to be like under 20 points, or do you think it's going to be over 20?
Oh, under 20. I think it's going to be, I thought all of them are going to be low scoring, but they haven't all been.
Yeah, every time they play the
I
Rams,
just
it's
feel like
always high scoring. They had to win in
Yeah.
shootouts
Yeah.
against the Rams all the time. What do you think, Dave? Why are the Seahawks going to win?
So, um, A, because I'll be there.
yes,
Yes, you'll
And
be
Dave's
there. I
and
bringing the
forgot to
B,
mention
energy.
Dave is going Super Bowl. I was supposed to say that in the opening. Yes, Dave is going to go win.
Yes.
um,
Yes. Nice.
you know
Excited for Dave.
the one thing that gives me a lot of optimism is the Seahawks can rush the passer with four.
Yes.
That's right. That's a good point.
They can
Solid.
put a spy on May
Mm-hmm.
if they need to by only rushing four. The key is going to keep May from running.
Yeah.
And if they can do that, then they'll be very successful. And being able to rush with four, because he's been known to turn the ball over under pressure. He'll just throw it up there. So, which in the past Darnold has too, except for the last, I think, 6 games I've read where, Mays has 9 turnovers and Darnold's only had 5, I
Mhm.
think it was. So, as long as Darnold protects the ball,
Yes, that's my
uh,
concern.
then I think so. The way I think it's going to go is if Darnold protects the ball, I actually don't think it's going to be close.
Okay.
I can see a 30-17 game.
Cool. Okay.
Um, I just don't see. I know because I saw somewhere where this is like the first Super Bowl where both teams have the top five and off or top four in offense and defense.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Just seeing their schedule, the New England schedule, and I know they had to win games, but just seeing that schedule, seeing who they've had to play in the playoffs, just doesn't give me the anxiety I have had in previous Super Bowls.
Yeah, they
Uh,
got lucky against Denver because Bo Nix wasn't playing. I mean, the other guy didn't play bad. Me and Monty talked about that. He actually played
yeah,
okay.
and I'm sorry if Sean Payton's a good coach. he knows what the forecast is. You're getting as many points in the first half as you can. So
Right.
kick the field goal on 4th and 6 or
Yeah, me
whatever
and
it
Monty already
was.
said
Yep.
that. That was
Go
a
up
big
10 to
mistake.
nothing.
Yeah, we talked
Right.
about that on the show. That was a big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
But if there happens to be a turnover or two from the Seahawks, then I could see, maybe a 24-20 type game, right around that over underscore.
Yeah.
Uh, I will say though, I shouldn't say this, but uh, I'm rooting for a high scoring game because I put a $10 bet on each team scoring a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown in each
Okay.
half.
Okay.
Oh,
10,001 odds. So I put $10 on it so I can
All right.
win the
hey,
grand.
I hear that.
I
I
like
hear
that.
that.
But
Hopefully that happens.
yeah.
I
So
like those odds.
Yeah, I
yeah, I
do.
figure couldn't pass it up for 10,001. But
Yeah.
no, but I see like I said, a higher scoring game if the Seahawks can uh protect the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see the Seahawks defense being opportunistic and creating 2 or 3 turnovers this game. So
Yeah, that was the next question I was gonna have. Like, who would win the turnover battle? I think the Seahawks will win the turnover battle. Yeah, as long as Sam Darnold
Me
doesn't
too.
cough it up, because he's done well in the
right,
playoffs. Hopefully, I haven't jinxed him, knock on some wood for him, but
right.
he has his regular season issues. He's had a great year overall. He did lead. I think he led the league in turnovers between fumbling and interceptions. So, but he also threw a lot of touchdown passes. He had a great year, but he is prone for putting the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
But he's avoided it in the playoffs the first 2 games. So hopefully that
But
Stop talking about it.
the Seahawks do have to get the ground game going a
yeah.
They
little
do.
bit better than what they had against the Rams.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
the thing was they got it
Well,
going before they had
I
like 4 games in a row with over 100 yards besides the
Yeah,
Rams.
right. Yeah. And in the last several games, the Patriots have given up some, of the regular season, not the playoffs.
Yeah.
They gave up some yardage, but they've tightened it down since the playoffs. But, their opponents weren't the greatest, in my opinion.
yeah.
What do you think, Monty? I mean, we're
Yeah.
not
I think
12, so we're neutral. Who do
Well,
you think's gonna win?
like I said last week, I'm going to pick this Super Bowl with my heart, not my head. Um, Never had a problem with the Seahawks. Depends on who they play, is determine whether or not I root for or against them. Pretty much now with the Patriots, became a huge fan of Drake May. Just second year to do I knew he'd do better, but not like this. But
Yeah.
I really like the story of Sam Darnold with the Seahawks. I mean, I'm just hoping this week off doesn't. Man, he's been on the streak. He's been pinpoint accurate, and I just hope this doesn't throw off his game here. That's my worry for him. Another worry for him I have, and I know he was with the Jets at the time, is he's 0-4 against the Patriots. I'm not sure if you knew that.
hmm
Oh, sorry, Robin.
Yes, we knew that.
Yeah.
Robin's like,
But,
no.
I've like when we got Sam Darnold, I was not happy about it.
mhm.
I was not like I actually predicted that we would have what's his name? Jalen Milroy playing by week 6 because Sam Darnold was just not the guy. He wasn't going to be
Yeah.
good enough. And so he's sort of won me over.
Yeah.
And the same way that Matt Hasselbeck did, because I wasn't a Matt Hasselbeck fan for a long time. Like, I don't even think I was a Matt Hasselbeck fan after Super Bowl 40. I was like, because he stuck around for a little while longer, and I just was never, I eventually came around. So I think Sam Darnold, I was a little softer because I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be so um, bitter about this. But I really, really liked Geno Smith.
Mhm.
And only because I just really liked his personality and like the quote, Gino's quote of like
Bro,
when they
check.
said
Yeah.
all of you they wrote you off and what do you say to those people? He's like, well, I haven't wrote back yet, and
You're
so
right.
that
Right.
won my heart
Remember
for
that.
Geno Smith. And I'm an emotional picker when it comes to teams and scores and all the things. And so, but I think that Sam Darnold, I think he can get it done. I think they can. I think the Seahawks can do it. I feel like that they're very businesslike, and I feel like they're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I agree.
So who do
And
you think's
that's
gonna
who I'm
win,
picking.
Monty?
I'm going for the 12s. I mean, I'm
High
picking
or
the
low,
12.
Monty?
What was that?
High score or low score?
I consider this a low score. My score pick will be 24, 27-21. I'm not sure if that's higher or lower, not right in the middle.
Yeah.
I
I
agree with
think
you,
the over
Dave,
under
that
is
they
like
need to run the
45,
ball.
so that's right
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah, they need to be successful running the ball. I don't want to see Darnold throwing 40 passes. If
No.
No.
if we don't want to see that, if he does, we're in trouble. But I expect a good defensive battle. Maybe a couple turnovers from each side. Who you never know. But I expect a good, hard fought game. And yeah, I'm going with Seattle.
I just wanted to be a good game. I am going for Seattle, so I guess we're all Seattle going for Seattle. I think it's gonna be like 27-17 or something like that. The key is just Darnold not turning the ball over. Them having a little bit of a running game, like you said. They don't. I mean, K-9 doesn't have to go crazy, but they need to have some success running the ball. I think Clint Kubiak needs to call a good game. Be unpredictable. Don't run on first and second down and throw on third down. Like have some first down throws. Have some good imagination. Which I think he does, because some coaches get really predictable. Like they run 2 times throws and it's 3rd and 7, and everyone knows what's coming. And um, as long as they mix it up, the play calling and Sam Darnold protects the ball, and K-9 has a couple big runs that get them some first downs, I think they'll win. Um, I think the moment I love Drake May too, but I don't. Who is the moment too big for? Is it too big for Drake May, or is it too big for Sam Darnold? I think
Ooh,
it's Drake May. He's younger, so I give Sam Darnold the
yeah.
edge on that. But this is both their first Super Bowl, so who's going to show
I
who's going
think
to
the
play
maturity
better?
factor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's going
Yeah.
to play better from a quarterback position? I think that's going to be big too. Obviously, their defense creating turnovers is big. Monty alluded to that. I mean, um, if Seattle can get a pick six or get like a really short field, I mean, they're in really good hands. I got Seattle. I got the 12. I think they're going to get their second ring. I think before Drake May's career is over with, I think he will get a ring or two. I think he is that good, like you said, Monty. I think he will get one before it's all said and done. But
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get one this Sunday, though. I think he's going to come out and lose it. And he hasn't. I mean, he had a great regular season, but he's been kind of quiet in the playoffs, like Dave was alluding to. He's had the defenses kind of stepped up. I mean, it's not
Hmm.
his
Hmm.
fault, but that Denver game, he didn't do nothing. He was like 10 out of 21 for 85 yards. I mean, it was pretty
Right.
bad. But
Yeah.
the first game against Houston Texans, he did have a really huge second half, threw for like 270 yards, and like 200 of them came in the second half. I mean, he did have a good second half against the Houston Texans, but he's only had like one really good half of playoff football so far from like a quarterback perspective, like throwing the ball. So I think Sam Darnold has an edge there. And he's got JSN. Cooper Cup needs to show up big. I was getting upset that they weren't using Cooper Cup enough in the regular season, but it seemed like they found him in the playoffs
Yeah.
finally. He's going to be an X
Yeah.
factor besides Raheem Shaheed. I think
Yes.
it's going to be big. Um, Cooper Cup has had some big playoff games. He's had a couple touchdown catches. I didn't like that he's only getting
Yeah.
targeted 2 or 3 times a game in the regular season. I thought they needed to find him more. He's not like in his prime, but he's still better than 2 catches a game. That's kind of annoying me. But it seems like they finally
Yeah.
found out. They found ways to give him the ball more. So I think Cooper Cup is going to have like 4 or 5 catches. If he has 4 or 5 catches to help out JSN and their you mentioned their tight end, it's really good. Then
Yes.
I think they're going to
Hmm.
be okay. So I predict Seahawks winning 27-17. But I think it's going to be a game at halftime. I just want it to be a good game because it's me and Monty don't have
Yeah. I
dog in
want
the
to see a
fight.
good
I,
one.
I don't
I
want.
wouldn't mind a blowout.
I know you
No.
wouldn't. I knew you were going to say
Me
that.
either. Me either.
Yeah, you guys got that against
I would
Denver a
like
long time ago.
it to
That's
go
for
on
I,
my
sure.
I
side.
wouldn't mind a Denver Bronco 48-3 blowout.
Yes. Yes. I will take that too.
That game
Please.
surprised me. I was at my
Be nice.
friend's house, and she's a big Denver Broncos fan, and she was not happy. We started drinking beer
Oh.
really quickly in that game. So yeah,
So
I thought
so if
Peyton
I
Manning
can
was gonna have a good
ask,
game.
I did
if
too.
if I can ask, who would you have as MVP?
Oh, that's
Oh,
the question I forgot to
yes.
say. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Henry.
Who are you asking first? Anyone?
Whomever. You.
Me? MVP. I think that I would love for it to be Sam Darnold, but I think it's going to be. It could possibly be him if he has a great game, but I think it might be more of like JSN. I think JSN's going to have like a breakout
Great
game. I'm
back.
thinking JSN.
My heart says JSN, but I kind of hate it when the quarterbacks get the MVP.
Right,
But there's part of me that wants to see it be Sam Darnold just to
right,
really, really prove me wrong
Yeah.
and just like
right,
solidify the fact that I was really wrong about him.
right.
I'm picking Darnold. That would be just the icing on the cake for the season for him,
For sure.
considering what Minnesota did to him last year and for him to come back here with Seattle. Yes,
Yeah.
Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm going to go that it's going to be quote unquote blowout. So it's going to be a defensive player. So I think it's going to be
ooh.
Nick Amendola or Julian Love.
Oh, I
Okay.
like that. I like
Okay, the
that.
suspense is killing me. My internet is cutting out. I didn't get your pick.
Nick Amendola or Julian Love.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, ooh, I like both
'cause
of those picks.
I think our defense shuts them down and get a couple picks.
I
All
would
right.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
my.
want to see Rashid Shaheem bring back a kickoff.
If he runs the first kickback for a touchdown like he did against San Francisco, that'd be crazy.
That would be
That'd
cool.
be so
Yeah.
cool.
He'll pull a Devin Hester. I was watching that Super Bowl in
Yes.
Hawaii when against the Colts. I was like, man, the Bears start off with a bang and then they didn't do anything the rest of the game, but they started off so well.
That is all they did. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend was a big Chicago Bears fan, so he was excited for the opening 10 seconds of the game. Then after that, it got really boring. So,
And that was it.
yeah, that was it pretty much. Grossman couldn't do anything.
I
And
didn't watch the divisional round live because I think I was on a flag football field. I was at nationals or worlds, and so I was kind of happy that I didn't see that. I would have been stressed the whole game. When it starts out like that, I just get stressed.
all righty, well, we all got Seahawks winning their second ring. Hopefully, they're going to be having a parade here
Yeah.
early next week. I know a lot of people also would go to that. Half the shipyard's probably going to be off work if that happens. So we'll see.
Well, in 2014, everybody in Washington went. I probably will not be able to go because I will have to take Friday off. I have the state championship next week for flag.
Oh.
Oh, good for you.
Good luck with
Yeah.
that, Robin.
Yeah, good luck with
Thanks.
that.
I think
That's
it'll
awesome.
be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll end up I'll have the 4A state championship game, but the whole weekend starts on Friday. They decided to do it on Friday
Yeah,
for some
that's
reason.
yeah.
So. And I got the side eye from my boss when I said I was not going to be there Friday. And so he was like, although if it's Wednesday, I probably could get away with it because we don't have students in our classroom, but I probably will. I'll be a good worker and show up to work.
All right. So we got the 12s. Dave's going to be there in person. Dave, let me know what the experience is like. I'm happy for you.
Oh my
Dave,
gosh.
something off your
Enjoy
bucket
it.
list.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Take
Wow.
pictures.
Yeah,
Yes.
take
Oh,
pictures.
of course.
I want to hear about this. Me and
Me too.
Monty got to go to one if the Cowboys go eventually.
Oh, yeah.
If they ever break their 30-year curse.
You
I know
guys
Robin
just
doesn't
need
want- I know
to
Robin
pick one
doesn't
to go
want
to
it to
because
happen, but me and Monty have a
Just
couple
saying.
bucket list things. Dave mentioned going to the Green Bay Stadium. You know, me and Monty were talking about that when we went to the Cowboys game a couple years ago. We do gotta try to do that one also.
Yeah.
So, all right, but I guess that's it for the show. You got anything in closing, Monty? Anyone else got anything in closing?
Go
Oh,
Hawks.
man.
Go Hawks.
Yes.
Go Hawks.
Yes.
Go Hawks.
Yep. Looking forward to a good one. Looking forward to a good one.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good game, and hopefully everyone enjoys it, and hopefully Hawks.
I
bring back-
do.
Go ahead.
I should shout out. My kids gave me a hard time this year because I started choosing games by what officiating crew was going to be on the field. And I know I was at a camp with Sean Smith last year, and I watched all of the officiating crews this year, and I predicted it was going to be him at the Super Bowl. So I have to say that good luck to Sean. He's going to do good.
All right.
All right. Right on. Hopefully the Trolls bring back home the trophy here. All right, thanks for watching.
Yes.
Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you all next time. Maybe we'll do a Super Bowl post game.